Scotty, beam me up.
Smash. Get over here.
It is pointless to resist.
All right. Here we go. We got Austin Buffington back. What's up, buddy?
Yo, how's it going?
I'm doing good, man. It's good to have you back. It's kind of a short notice thing, but hey, we kind of do that here. We didn't have anything lined up, so I said, fuck it.
Yeah, I was happy.
Absolutely. You dropped a new single today, The Fog. Why don't you talk about that for a little bit? What went into the writing process for that song?
That song is the first song I ever wrote, like with another band out of high school. And then that band, like, we never. So I took the guitar and made a new song, and then wrote a bunch of lyrics on top of it. The way about.
Hang on. You're kind of cutting in and out there.
Oh, how about now?
Yeah,
I might have to hold the cord.
you got to hold it just right.
Gonna wrap some tinfoil around that bitch.
Yeah, so I think my dad and I were having a conversation about like misinformation and people being, no matter what side you're on, like on, political things and stuff, you just can't, you never know if you're getting news that's true.
That's a fact.
So it doesn't matter, what you watch or where you're coming from. It's all, you never know. So we kind of said, oh yeah, it's like everyone's lost in the fog. So that was what inspired the idea. So it was me trying to make, this album as a whole, like, I generally try to not be like a political band, but the album as a whole has political themes, but just without taking any stances.
Right.
That's cool.
Kind of like what Lamb of God did with Ashes of the Wake.
Yeah.
Like I remember hearing Randy Blythe tell a similar story about that album. Like there's a lot of political elements to it, but we're not a political band.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not trying to steer anyone's opinions. I just want to write about what I see.
As long as the music's good, what's it matter?
Right.
Yeah. As long as you're not a racist dick, we're cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's good to have voices in the middle ground too, because like nobody wants to be in the gray area. Everything's black or white. So,
I'm a gray Jedi.
Is, like, the bravest political movement you can do right now is just not take a stand.
Yeah,
it really is, because you get forced into some. Well, what do you think? Well, I think this, but no buts. You're this.
Yeah.
What?
And then if you don't agree with the entire checklist of things on that side, then you have enemies on your own side.
Being a pariah among people that you agree with is the fucking worst. Most of the time, they don't even know why they're mad at you.
Yeah.
When it comes to my personal views, I just take a topic at a time and decide how I feel about that one topic.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah.
The position I'm taking is I'm a fucking idiot and I don't know anything about anything.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, that's how I always say that too, that everyone thinks we're so sure about all these things, but
yeah,
we're not the ones running around doing the stuff. We have no idea.
Right?
Yeah, for the amount of stances we take, we don't really read into both sides of any story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of times
professionals by Google.
you get someone defensive, and they're just going to argue with you because you made them defensive, not because they think.
Not because they disagree.
Yeah.
They're just doing it just to argue.
Yeah.
Yep. Are you?
That's how I always was in school. We would have to write an essay, and everyone would agree with one side. So then I would just write about the other side.
Just
Even though I
same
didn't
thing,
agree
Austin.
at all, I was just.
Yeah.
I,
You know what? Fuck that.
I had to write a paper on a book that offered a really controversial theory on the Middle Ages, specifically on the orders of feudalism. And I didn't like the book at all. I thought it was not because his opinion was wrong. I mean, I'm no expert, right? But I didn't like the book because it's translated into English and it's really hard to read. So I took the position that he's full of shit, just not for any good reason at all. And a big part of my mark came from that. And he even said, I really appreciate your confidence in attacking this. And that's to your point, where people just get confident without knowing a goddamn thing, or they know one little thing.
Yeah.
And that's what they hang their hat on. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, all they know is what they saw on the internet or whatever. So
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I know all about it.
Oh, Ben Shapiro said that, or Joe Rogan said that, or some other
Yeah.
left or right, whoever said it. So that it's 100% smartest guy I know. What?
Oh, man.
Wait, back up.
Yeah.
You know him?
Joe Rogan could probably like change the tide of the country. He says
Oh my
one
God.
thing and
Strange,
so
isn't it?
many people would follow it.
Yeah, he wouldn't even have to be president. He could just be like continue.
Oh
his
yeah,
system.
no.
I'm gonna follow the guy that tells other people to eat bull balls on fucking. Get out of here.
Yeah, right.
He's an authority on eating garbage.
I
That's
remember that episode of Fear Factor. Oh man, I still have nightmares about that shit.
Ah.
Fucking bull testicles. Like they weren't like Rocky Mountain oysters either. They were straight up the testicles,
Yeah.
Raw.
like boiled or
yeah.
some
Oh,
shit.
okay.
You had then you had to like break open the fucking casing or whatever they were in. Like that, it was just.
No,
the guy that's giving me $10,000 to do that is not a guy I take my political leaning from.
yeah,
I'd say that's a fair assessment.
I'm not a vegan or anything, but that might be gross enough to make me think about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start eating fucking vegetables now too. Bull balls, you say?
Well, we can't have fucking waffles and syrup anymore, so
That's rude.
fucking killed ourselves on that.
Yeah, no.
Oh. Speaking of food challenges, that one chip challenge you did, you look like you had
Oh,
looked like you had a good time there.
That was pretty painful. I actually I eat spicy stuff a lot. I'm really into hot sauce and all that. So I didn't think it would be that bad, but based on what I saw on the internet, I was a little nervous. That hurt for a long time.
It's like pure hell forever.
Yeah, not pleasant.
Just never
Even
ends.
as somebody who eats spicy stuff all the time, that was just terrible.
Yeah, you look like you were having a rough go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had a worse time later.
I'm sure. I am so sure you did. I was like, oh, I do not pity him later. Not even a little. 'Cause that stuff does
Yeah.
not go away. Like,
Help,
It
the
hangs-
toilet's on fire.
Yeah, it was too bad. I mean, I couldn't even pretend like it didn't hurt it. It was terrible.
Some things you just can't stop it here.
And you know, the weird thing is with hot stuff, it's not necessarily when it's super hot that it gets you. Sometimes they just put some fucking weird diesel fuel pepper in there.
Oh,
Like,
oh yeah.
I did a chip challenge, but not like yours. I did one with the sauce is called The Bomb, and
Oh,
it's
I've
on
eaten that
hot
one,
ones
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, I've eaten
Holy
that.
shit, dude! It's only like 700,000, but it tastes like I
Awful.
drank gas. Like just brutal.
Yeah, one time when I was with my friends, I had that sauce, and we had like the Tostito scoop chips, and just filled the whole chip with the sauce.
That's what we did too.
Yeah,
It's wild.
and I was Oh, it was bad. I ate a lot of ice cream.
My ulcer is screaming at me just hearing it.
Ah,
Probably crying. That's the noise it's making.
it can-
It's just like,
it
dude,
already-
change the fucking subject. No, man.
Because I ate
No,
a wing.
Oh,
I ate a wing once with a sauce called The End, and it said on the bottle that it was like
Oh,
3 million
yeah.
Scoville. And it was actually
Yeah.
really good. And it was not as tortured as that the bomb. That the bomb, whoever makes that can fuck right
Yeah,
off.
that one's gross.
They're horrible human beings, and they probably fucking hate puppies or something. Because
Yeah, certain peppers taste better, you know, in my opinion. I think like the habanero and the ghost pepper, those are the good ones. They're kind of smoky. But the
Habanero's
other
good.
ones
Ghost pepper
are
makes me
like,
cry.
"What?" Yeah, I mean, ghost pepper's hot, but
yeah, it's ridiculous. Or those Reapers.
no,
Carol-
Reapers
Carolina
It looks like a
Reapers.
shriveled testicle. I'm not fucking eating
Yeah,
it.
those are terrible.
Or two.
Oh, man.
Fuck that. Mm-mm.
There's one that's supposed to be hotter than the Carolina Reaper, and it's
Yeah,
called Pepper X.
I have not had that, but I've heard. I think
It's unofficial because Guinness hasn't gotten their hands on it yet. Like they
Oh,
haven't
okay.
done the record thing,
Yeah.
but it's supposed to clock out at like 3.27 million Scoville units or something like that.
Oh,
Get out of here.
man.
They're gonna call that Satan's anus or something stupid.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like this neon greenish yellow color. Looks just evil. And here's the
Pepper
thing.
glows in the fucking dark. Get out of here.
I'm pretty sure it's radioactive.
Homer Simpson with the
Probably.
tongs. Burp.
Yeah, it's like the thing that sticks on Homer Simpson's back.
Tastes like shit and gives you cancer. Yes! Signed
like-
up for this.
I googled this stuff. You can't get any kind of extract or anything like that. You can only buy the seeds. You have to cultivate them yourself,
Oh man.
and you have to extract whatever it is yourself. If you want to do like a sauce with it.
Yeah,
Like
you
I've
have
always
to have
wanted
a
to make
Start on
nuclear
fire
lab.
in a fucking mail. Do not drop. Spark. Boom!
Yeah, it's gonna be like the anthrax scare.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, shit.
But yeah, because I've always wanted to do a wing sauce that's just like super fucking hot, just to see if anybody could do it.
Yeah.
If I can't touch my face after, I'm not eating it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's
And
you. Looking at you. Make your fucking hot chicken sauce. If I got just to fucking eat it, you get out of here.
Here's the thing, Matt. Here in Central PA, there's stupid people that eat that shit for fun.
Well, guess what?
So,
I'm a
yeah,
stupid
it's me.
person. I'll do it too. If it's there, it's getting in my mouth. Except for anything with sugar in it. Fuck that. Not no syrup, none of that stuff.
After the syrup challenge.
Eat all the dicks.
Why did we do that?
You challenged me.
You challenged me.
Well, whatever.
Syrup
I won.
challenge.
That doesn't matter.
I was just
Yeah,
an
the
innocent
super-
bystander, but I did it anyways.
Well,
Hey, look.
Taken down in the fire.
That's right.
I one time did a ice cream challenge with one of my friends, and it was supposed to be 16 scoops of ice cream, and it was $50 if we did it. If we pulled it off, we got $100 as a prize.
Oh, like the thing in Bill and Ted?
yeah,
Big bowl of ice cream?
yeah,
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was.
nice.
It was
I could
a
do
huge
that.
thing. Well, I thought so too, but it ended up being like 20 pounds or some crazy thing.
Yeah, you can't.
Packed in all these
I'm
toppings and
lactose
stuff.
intolerant. That wouldn't last long.
Eventually, I like later that night I had to puke, and it was all rainbow
yeah.
colors
Yeah.
coming out.
You need to taste ice cream for days after.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You probably
I
couldn't
don't
drink
think I
milk for a
ate
while.
for days.
I eat a bottle.
Probably
I drink a
drink
bottle of
milk.
syrup, and I could taste pancakes for like 4 days afterwards.
Yeah, I could.
I
not
still
do
don't
that.
know how you put that whole thing there. Like,
Right.
Dude, I was so sick.
Wait, no, I do know. You're fucking Canadian. But
That's only part of it. That's the other part.
All the truth comes out, eh?
Yeah. Good thing, bud. Oh, I'm the worst Canadian ever.
he really is. Except when it comes to drinking syrup. He's got that in spades.
I can't drink worth a fuck, so I got to do something.
Well, you do say butt a lot.
Well, that's the only Canadian thing I do. Fucking spare parts, bud.
Yep.
Driving down the road.
What's that?
He was driving on the road.
Driving down the road.
I don't call everyone cuz yet. That's coming.
Out for a rip.
You know what? I have never said that. And that's a real Canadian thing too.
I've heard that one a few times.
I just don't rip much. I suck.
Now, there's one food challenge I know I could do, like for a fact. There's a place called Tony Luke's in Philadelphia. They have a 5-pound cheesesteak challenge. It's enough cheesesteak to feed a hockey team.
That sounds great.
I could eat that. I
Where's
know.
the
I
hockey team from?
probably Philadelphia if I had to.
Okay, that makes sense.
Broad Street Bullies.
5 fucking pounds of sandwich? Get the fuck out of here.
No, not just any sandwich, Matt. A Tony Luke's cheesesteak.
I don't know what that means. I know what
It means
cheesesteak
deliciousness
is.
for days. That's what it means.
I don't think I could eat 5 pounds of steak.
In an hour.
Well, in a cheesesteak anyway.
Yeah,
I could do like
yeah.
great outdoors
I
steak.
don't even think I could do it in an hour.
With the
I
gristle?
Oh yeah, I think I could do it.
We'll see.
The great outdoor steak with the gristle?
I'd try.
Because that's what had John Candy crying.
Goddamn near blow a dude for free food, so why not give it a shot? That's not Canadian either. I think.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I could do that cheesesteak challenge. Or like an omelet challenge.
Oh, I can't do that.
I can pound away
just
some eggs,
gross me
man.
out.
I can pound it in some eggs.
I think if the
Sure.
cheesesteak weren't in bread, I could do it. But
Yeah,
bread
that
is a
would fill
weird
you
thing
up,
to
yeah.
eat.
Yeah,
the
dip
bread-
it in the water.
Yeah, give me like a jus or something to dip it in.
Oh yeah, that makes it good.
But when that stuff,
But you can do that kind of stuff. You can tweak it however you need to like help you like
Yeah, as long
do
as
the
you eat it
challenge.
all.
As long as you eat it all. Yeah. You
I
have an
got
hour to
challenged
do
to
it.
do hamburgers once, and the bread fucked it all up. It's not.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's what would do the hot dogs for me. Like I could do the hot dog challenge if it was just a hot dog.
Oh yeah.
If I got to
Those
do the
weirdos
bun,
dip it in a fucking glass of water? That's gross.
Yes, that's what he was just saying about the cheesesteak.
Yeah, that's the trick.
Yeah, but,
But
water though in a oh.
dip a cheesesteak in like au jus or something like a French
Even
Au
fries.
jus
Carl
different,
Broccoli,
but water?
all is wet.
Yeah.
Threw up a little
Yeah,
just thinking about it.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I know what you're saying though, because that just makes me think of that Limp Bizkit album, the hot dog flavored water.
That
It
is
tastes good at all.
the weirdest album title I've ever heard.
Chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water. That's
You
how
know-
I knew Limp Bizkit was not the band for me.
I knew way
Yeah.
before
Well,
that.
now they're.
I
now
had
they're
a rough
cool,
idea.
apparently, because now people ironically like them or something.
It's because he has a weird porn mustache now.
Right.
Yeah, and,
right.
and like 80s dad hair.
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't for me when the level of his feuding peaked at Scott Stapp. from
Oh
the Green.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like really, that's the guy you're gonna go after.
Legendary.
Oh my god.
He came at him with arms wide open.
He was doing it for the nookie and he fell apart.
Yeah. When I found out what the heck that is, that made that sound real weird.
Yeah, I was like, how old? I was maybe 10 when that album came out. 10 or 11.
But I'm unapologetic when I admit this. When they did Faith, I like that version a lot.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
think-
that's what drew me into them.
Yeah.
I
remember like everybody was into that album.
Sorry, Austin, I'm old as fuck.
Like,
Yeah.
and then whatever that next one was that came out after that dollar
There was-
or whatever.
$3 Bill Y'all was their
Yeah,
first
that
album.
one was good. Like, that one.
that
was
one-
okay.
that was their good
everybody
one,
jammed to, and then after that one, everybody. kinda,
Significant
like,
Other-
away from them.
Well, Significant Other was okay.
Yeah, that was a pretty popular one.
Family Values was the one that they did their
That was the tour. Yeah,
Woodstock set on or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one sucks.
Oh, the new one's trash.
Conveniently, it's got "sucks" in the title. That's
Saves them the trouble of thinking of a word to
appropriately
describe
named
it.
it.
Heed this warning.
One word to describe this album. Hey, it's in the title. Sucks.
Yeah, yeah, and people are trying to say how good it is and all that, and I'm thinking it's definitely their worst album.
Well,
I haven't listened to it, and I'm not going to because I swore off of them years ago,
Yeah,
and I'm
I don't
not
think I
going
could.
back.
Like I don't think I would have it in me to do it.
I can't bring myself to even think about it.
you don't want to jump down the trend.
Those were dark days.
I'm in my fucking 30s. I don't need to do that shit anymore. Like,
so
everybody's
are
got
they.
a band that they defend, no matter what, right?
Yeah,
no
that's
matter
true,
what
that's true.
pile of shit record they put out.
I will defend Creed. I actually like their music.
That's interesting. I
I
can't
know.
stand
You don't
them,
hear
but
it
that's
much.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't care for the Scott Stapp necessarily.
yeah,
I like the
piece
music.
of
Though.
shit.
Yeah.
But
When everything you're doing has you like Jesus, every single thing on your arms, every video, every interview,
Cartman
every
started that religious
concert.
band.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his, but I do like the music, and I like the guitarist a lot.
Yeah.
oh, Mark Tremonti.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's pretty good. But like, I like their first album like a lot.
Yeah, for
Creed's
sure.
first album was really good, but after that, for me, it just got really repetitive. Not Nickelback repetitive, but repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I went back and started looking at like the CDs, and man, that artwork it did not.
Oh, the artwork's
hold
bitching.
up.
The artwork's it's bitching for the
Oh,
time.
jeez. It looks like art out of like some book I would have gotten at the library, you know.
Right.
I don't know.
Somebody colored in the back of it
Animorphs.
themselves when they stole the book.
Oh, from the book fair.
Animorph.
Animorphs. Yeah, that's what it
From
looks
the
like.
Scholastic Book Fair.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I didn't
those
realize
are
that was a
great.
thing there either.
Mhm.
It was like the best time of the year.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
fucking
it
A,
was
right?
a big deal.
Yep.
Got out of
Kids just
class.
had their book fair actually. They
It's
were
when you
all-
beg your mom for like $15.
Yeah.
Like, Mom,
to go buy a
Mom.
book that you never read.
Yep.
yeah.
Erasers and fucking
Last
Like,
time I was at my mom, I saw the last book I bought at the book fair. It's still sitting on my shelf in my old bedroom.
Like who
Never
actually
been open.
read those books? You know.
I think I read all my Goosebumps books that I
Yeah.
bought.
Oh yeah.
That was really it. I never read
I remember
any
the TV
Animorphs or
show.
anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love
Goosebumps TV
the
show.
I used to get freaked out by the dog at the intro when it's
Yeah.
it'd be 3 a.m. and that would happen. I'd start looking around.
Yeah. When they released, I think the second movie, they re-released all the books, and I got them all.
Nice. Nice. I had the one I remember reading last, excuse me, was the Choose Your Own Adventure book. One of them. I can't even remember how it went or like any of the scenarios or what it was even fucking called.
Yeah.
But that one was fun because you literally just had to flip to a certain page to continue reading the story
Yep.
from that point.
It's like a role-playing game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it kept you into it too. Like it
Mhm.
didn't.
And you could read it like 3 different times and get a different ending each time. So
That's pretty cool.
pretty good to keep the kid's mind occupied. You know.
I think it's Netflix. They're starting to do like choose your own adventure movies.
Lots of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Black
There's
Mirror.
a Black
Yeah, they're
Mirror
doing-
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
that
Black
funny.
Mirror.
I
The
got a story
Undertaker
about
movie
that.
was like that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I know an old person. I'm not gonna name him or her that didn't understand what that was, and so they watched it. Just press play, sat down, and if you know how it works, what happens is if the decision time's out, it automatically picks one.
Yeah.
And he ended up watching that episode for about 3.5 hours before he realized it was up. It would just replay, like it would randomly pick the same scenario like 4 or 5 times in a row. And he calls me. He's like, "Have you seen this episode?" "Yeah, I've seen it. It's awesome." "And it's fucking garbage." It's garbage. He's like, "There was one part of it that played over and over again 6 times." It's like, "Yeah, you have to actually. It's interactive. You gotta make it fun." What? Yeah.
I do love Black Mirror though.
It's a good
some
show.
Really good
It's a really good
episodes
show.
in there. Except that first season, and not big on that, but
Yeah, I think I saw a couple episodes from the first season, and it kind of turned me away. But
yeah, the first 3 are kind of bad. And then
Yeah.
there's the goofy Star Trek one. That one's kind
Yeah.
of lame. And then there's the one with Miley Cyrus in it. That one's
That was actually a good one, though. I
Yeah,
like
you
that one.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like the one where the guy goes into the video game in the haunted house.
Right.
That one's pretty.
oh, no, that
cool.
one
That
was
is a good
pretty good.
Or that museum that was out in the desert.
Right.
That one was good.
I haven't
Good
watched
call,
Black
too.
Mirror.
You should watch.
you
Just
should.
pick an episode. It's not one of those ones you gotta
Yeah,
watch.
you can watch a
dude.
random
Alright.
episode.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, watch. It's called White Bear. That's the one you want to
Right
watch.
there.
That's a good one.
Oh,
Yeah, that one's
speaking
nuts.
of Netflix shows, Matt, you'll enjoy this. I started watching The Witcher the other day.
Just
I
in
have not
time.
seen that yet.
It's good.
Season 2 comes out in December. I would
Yeah.
suggest waiting until the second season is
Then you
done.
can watch all the way through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's going to be a way better story if you could watch the
Right.
whole block. The way that
Sure.
the way that they built that universe, the author originally, and then when Project Red took it over for the video game, it's a lot like the show's doing it, where it jumps around a lot. You really have to pay attention because it'll not only go to a different place in the world, it'll go to a different place in the world 30 years ago, and so it's really tough to follow along, but it's so good.
Oh wow.
Magic, dragons, a dude kicking the fuck out of everybody right off the bat. That's you find out where he got his nickname, and it's because they call him the Butcher of Blaziken. That's because he kicks the shit out of everybody there. Like they were going to attack him, and he fucking not happening.
How do you guys? I don't know if you're Batman fans or not. What do you think of that new movie?
I am excited.
Oh yeah, it looks great. Everyone when they said who Batman was, everyone was like, "No way."
What? Here's
It
the
looks
thing.
great though.
I think it looks amazing. The only
He
thing
looks
I
like a
don't,
good Batman.
yeah, he does. I'm kind of leery about his Bruce Wayne portrayal because he kind of looks like one of those emo kids.
Yeah, but it ought to be better than Christian.
He's
Bale.
not even 30 years old. That's the problem.
I know. That's what I'm trying to. That's where I'm trying to see it from. Is that maybe they're doing it in this day and age, like
young Bruce.
because
Right.
yeah, like because the scene thing's kind of coming back for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's true.
And-
That is true.
So, and Bruce Wayne was a billionaire from birth, so
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it
Um,
looks. I like how he doesn't talk with the growl voice.
Oh, that was so annoying.
And
Only
then
what a
fucking power
also,
Christian Bale had.
Where are the other clubs going?
yeah,
I like Christian Bale as
What? No.
I
I
like
shit all over
He's a
Ben
bad
Affleck,
Bruce
and he
Wayne.
really impressed me, so I'm going to give Pattinson a chance. 'Cause
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Affleck wasn't even the worst one, as far as I'm
I just hate Ben
concerned.
Affleck.
I hate him. He just wasn't the worst Batman.
The problem with a lot
George
of
Clooney.
Batman movies, they
George
try
Clooney.
to. I like Michael Keaton.
Michael
Michael
Keaton's
Keaton's the best one.
Oh yeah, he's a good one.
I'll
But
fist
the
fight anyone
problem
who
with
says
a
different.
lot of them is they try to make them so dark that all of a sudden Batman doesn't seem like a hero hardly anymore.
I think that's
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan, though.
That was
yeah,
Chris
for
Nolan.
sure.
With Bale, like, and the voice thing, I really wish I understood that because every other part of the Christian Bale Batman was epic, but the voice thing,
Yeah.
get out of here, you fuck.
Where's Rachel?
Now, what about that Batmobile though? The
What?
new Batmobile?
Oh
I haven't
yeah,
seen
for
it.
sure.
Oh, dude, watch that fucking trailer. You need to see that trailer.
yeah, where he's
that
walking
Batmobile-
out of the
Yeah.
Batmobile in the fire.
I saw the Batmobile and I was like, that is sexy as fuck.
If in the first
Yeah.
10 minutes he doesn't have sparkles flittering around him, I think it'll be a win. So,
I didn't see any. There's no sparkles in the trailer, so we're good.
2 thumbs up from this
You
fucker.
want to see how I change that?
Yeah, it looks good.
Told you vampires were bats.
I was Team Jacob before. If he can pull it off, I'll come around to Edward in a heartbeat.
I was team shut the hell up.
You fucker. That was
Shark
better.
Boy.
It was better than it got credit for.
I remember
Not-
when that.
Not for the portrayal of vampires. Don't get me wrong. That was fucking the dumbest thing I've ever seen him up.
Now, are you talking about the
Like-
books or the movies?
Both. The vampires.
I guess
vampires
the
are
story
shit.
is good, but
That's what I mean. Just the story.
Those,
Forget-
those vampires.
The vampires and the werewolves in that series fucking ate all the dicks on Earth. All of them.
Yes, they did. Yes,
But-
they did.
Stephanie
Story-wise.
Myers writes a fucking hell of a myth. Like
That's what I hear.
the
I,
powers.
I haven't
that
read
they
the book.
If it were a Wizards or a Dungeons and Dragons story, and you took out the werewolves and the vampires, one of the best books I've ever read. But the minute they start fucking reflecting sun on their aura, fuck you. They're not even allowed to be in the sun.
And they have to play baseball during a thunderstorm.
That was
I've
dumb.
never
Fuck that
actually
show.
watched them.
Okay, my ex-wife is obsessed with those books.
They're good books.
So as the movies were coming out, of course,
Saw 'em, yeah.
I have. Yeah,
My wife watched them all too and read all the books. In
yeah,
fact,
fine.
she read she read the books long before anybody else ever got a hold of them.
she wasn't that
Before
far
they got-
in, but it was
Before they
before
got popular,
He was a hipster.
pretty much. In that sense, yes. When it comes to Twilight series, yes, absolutely. She even read the unreleased one from Edward's point of view.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
It was unpublished.
shit.
Somebody leaked it online. She read it.
How about Spider?
Was it any good?
She said it was pretty good.
I'll find that
I-
shit.
What was that, Austin?
How about that Spider-Man movie?
I'm intrigued. I'm excited to see Doc Ock back.
I hope that Danny DeVito shows up.
Just because it's Danny DeVito.
That's awesome.
It's me, Uncle Ben.
Yeah, start-
Not with Aunt May being who she is. There's no way it's Danny.
Dude.
Fuck no. Fuck
Okay,
it.
this is what I keep thinking about in that movie. What happens when 35-year-old Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire or whatever show up and they see the new guy, Aunt May, the new Spider-Man.
I think it quickly turns into an inappropriate porno.
I know, because I just kept thinking about that. There's definitely gonna be a scene where there's some weird exchange there.
It's
Yeah.
like on Naughty Stepmom or whatever. Get the what? This took
How is that woman almost 60 years old and still hot?
I don't think she is in that movie.
No, but in real life, Marissa Tomei is, and it's
That's who the
crazy
actress
because
is?
Mhm.
if they'd made a Spider-Man movie when I was a kid, I would have expected her to be that old. But then now I'm an adult, and they make that woman Aunt May, and it's like, yeah,
That makes
sure,
no
she's
sense.
that old. She just doesn't look the part.
No,
Wow.
at all. At all.
That's crazy.
She'll always
I
be
would
my
not
cousin
have
Vinny
guessed.
to me, though.
Oh, yeah. My cousin Vinny. Yeah, that's her start.
Talking
that's
about
her-
those fucking tires, best.
Mm. No, wait, there's more. Oh.
Yeah, he even does that.
She's just like, oh, okay. I want to hear this. So do I. Fucking, if you haven't seen My Cousin Vinny, watch that fucking movie. Joe Pesci's fine.
Didn't it win a Grammy by mistake? Or not a Grammy, Oscar?
I think so.
They just said the name, and it wasn't even nominated.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they had to give it to it.
Nope.
It's not an Oscar movie.
No. But it's
It's
fantastic.
hilarious.
It's
I've seen
amazing.
it like 60 million times because it's so good. But it's not an Academy Award.
No.
Not for any part of it.
No.
Except for that judge. I like that old ass judge. He's
Oh,
good.
Fred Gwynn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Herman Munster. Love that guy. Judd from Pet Cemetery.
That
He's
damn
done tons of
road.
shit, that dude.
Gotta be careful out there by that road. A lot of animals die on that road.
Oh, you know what else is coming out right away?
The Boba Fett show.
Ooh, yeah, I'm excited about that one. That was good timing, by the way.
I know. I had it in my mind before he asked.
Well
that,
done.
but I threw it out there.
That is, yeah, I cannot wait. It's gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me either.
It's gonna be good.
And
But
quite
what do you-
honestly, anytime they expand on that Star Wars universe, given how much material there is, both source and non-canon, there's so much to do.
They
I can't-
pull a lot from the non-canon stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of references to the non-canon.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with Lucas, what is it, LucasArt or Lucasfilms? They accepted like that in their canon. They accepted a lot of those anyway. It's Disney that's
Yeah.
going to
Yeah,
throw
they
them out. But
Well,
Yeah,
now
still-
the Kathleen is not really in charge as much anymore. It's John Favreau and
Yeah.
Filoni.
and I think that's going to do it. That's going to be good for it because
Oh yeah.
he's a fan, right? And
John Favreau, man's a genius.
and he knows
Oh, yeah, for sure.
what everyone wants to see, and he knows that. Well, I mean, Disney's probably going to
He's one of us. He's one of us. He's a
Yeah,
fucking geek.
that's exactly it.
Yeah, he should really take her job, but you know.
He should take lots of people's jobs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking saves Iron Man. Like that's he. The MCU is the house that John Favreau built on Iron Man. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. And then
Agreed.
this one too. He did something. He rebooted something else too, and he's so fucking good at it. They should have let him do Star Trek. He probably wasn't a fan though.
No, because he's a fan of Star Wars, rightfully so.
You don't like the new Star Trek?
Well, I
I
like
haven't
everything,
seen
but
the new Star Trek.
I like.
what,
the new
do I like
Star
it?
Trek. Star Trek has its place. I'm not like anti-Star Trek, but
I'm not big
Not
into
a-
like a lot of Star Trek, but the new ones are kind of more made for people that don't like it. So
Right.
that's why
I just
kinda like it.
haven't seen them yet.
It's not
Yeah.
saturated with the overacting in the fucking original series and next gen. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm being a
See,
little
when I
hard
was
on next gen, but
Yeah.
original
Like,
series.
when I was a little kid, Next Generation was what was on the air.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
the Star Trek I
Yeah.
grew up
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
That's with Picard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Jordan
the,
Ford.
and the android yellow, android
Data.
green. I don't
And
know.
he-
That sounds bad.
It broke a lot of ground because it was before the big CGI effects came
Yeah.
into TV shows, but it was after shitty original Star Trek. Right, where they were putting antlers on a dog and calling her fucking alien.
Yeah. Oh man.
I remember watching those, and it's like, okay, that's just a dog with a horn on it. It's like, fuck you.
Well, yeah, that's like what I always knew was the old school stuff. And
Yeah.
so I didn't really care for it. And then I saw the J.J. Abrams movies. Well, I guess they switched directors, but J.J. Abrams just cannot stick with the series, apparently.
He
always
really
gets
likes.
replaced.
He's a rehash guy. He'll fucking shine a
Yeah,
turd and call
yeah.
it new every fucking time.
Exactly.
I've noticed that.
The
Yeah.
Star Wars, the new Star Wars, totally
those were so bad, and I hope that like John Favreau just wipes them and makes a new trilogy. They were
Favreau, we know you're listening.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Put it out there in the universe.
But
Yeah, they were terrible.
so
I mean,
here's the hot take, Austin. I actually liked the new 3, not because they were a good story, because it was the same fucking
they're
story the original 3.
fun movies.
I liked them because they were just different, and I liked that they were Star Wars. That's it. They
That's
got
the
a
only
pass.
reason I like the prequels.
Yeah.
8 and 9 are a little more different, but 7 was kind of the same.
Yeah. Well,
Well, one thing I love, like, there's specific scenes that I like visually. So, like, and number 8, I like when they're on that planet with all the salt. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. And I like the fight, even though Snoke was kind of pointless. I do like the fight where they're in his spot.
yeah. And I like that he used the Force to kill him too. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
But I liked that after Carrie Fisher died, they give her a really cool memorial in the movie, and they brought Lando Calrissian back.
Yes, they did.
And I mean,
Oh, yeah, Lando's cool, yeah.
yeah, he's like the good equivalent of Boba, right?
Right.
Like he's the adventurer.
He's like the true neutral or something. Wait, the good
Chaotic
neutral.
neutral. Chaotic
The guy won a fucking planet in a card game. I mean,
Oh yeah, I actually liked him in the Han Solo movie.
oh, wasn't it good?
Donald Glover.
I haven't seen it.
That kid,
Yeah,
that kid should be in everything.
yeah, I
Even
know.
if
he's
He
just walks
really
in
does a
waves
good
and then
job on
leaves.
everything.
Danny
He's a
Glover,
great actor.
he's
Donald
so
Glover.
good.
Danny Glover was Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say the wrong name. Austin just said it and I forgot it.
No, I want to see a whole Lando movie with Donald Glover the whole time. That would be
Donald
cool.
Glover, and he's a rapper too, isn't he?
Yeah,
Fuck, that kid's talented.
yeah. He wrote the show Community, and he wrote the show Atlanta, and yeah,
That's
a bunch of stuff.
He you know what I'd like to see, because there was a ton of Lando Han stories. I'd love to see them just do a bunch of adventure stories. Like, they don't have to be in order. They don't have to fit into any of the original shit. Just
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah.
Like it could be a series on Disney Plus, you know.
yeah.
That's
Or it could even be after shit, where was I going with that? It could be before the newest trilogy, but after the original trilogy, right?
Oh yeah.
Because they still
yeah.
had adventures then, and Han went and turned into a deadbeat dad. So
I
maybe the
know.
adventure was somebody.
Everyone turned into a deadbeat in those new movies.
Well, it's just him and Leia pop out a couple kids and then he fucks off. It's like, what?
Yeah. Well, everyone. I mean, in Mandalorian, they made Luke Skywalker so cool, like the way we wanted him to be. But then you got him in the new movies.
Well, in the new 3, he was old, right? So you're like, you've outlived your usefulness. But in Mandalorian, you're like, okay, I happen to know in the timeline, this is when Luke was the most powerful fucking Jedi in all
Right.
the universes.
Yeah.
and we never get to see a lot of, like, in the original movies, all the stuff, all the cool Luke Skywalker stuff is from the expanded universe.
Yeah.
Well, Mandalorian and season 3 is coming soon too. So.
I know.
Is it season 3? I thought it was 4.
It might be. The next season of Mandalorian's coming.
Yeah. I was arguing with my kid about it. That's the only reason I brought that up.
I loved how they brought some of the Clone Wars people into it too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Speaking of that,
So
did you watch
on
Bad
the
Batch?
list. Oh yeah. I guess
So
that wasn't
fucking
out
good.
last time I was on here, was it?
No.
Not yet.
Oh man, yeah. So I don't know like how nerdy. I mean, I assume you guys might know this already, but in the first episode, when there's like the Jedi Padawan, that's Kanan from Rebels.
Huh.
That's him before he like went and changed his alias and everything to hide from the Empire.
And that's the kid that runs away, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I only know that because there was a Kanan comic series series, so that's how it starts.
Shit. I didn't know that.
Okay, good. I'm glad that because that was what I was so excited about when I first watched it. And then they had the Republic Commandos at the end of that season. That was cool.
Fuck. Yeah, that was good. That whole. I just don't like. There's that old trope where it's a team and the team gets liberated, but there's that one member that just sticks to the. I fucking hate that.
Yeah. Well,
And
it's
he's-
basically the A team, you know.
Yeah, well, and he's a sniper, and he's like the best shot. Like, take the most powerful guy out of the group and make him the best.
Yeah.
All right. Before we cut to a break, I need to touch on something. We were talking about how much of a genius that Jon Favreau is. Who here has seen the movie PCU? Nobody?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's been a
Stand for
long
something?
time.
Okay, PCU came out in 1994. It's a comedy movie about a college in Rhode Island.
Okay.
It's just a college humor comedy. But Jeremy Piven's in it and Jon Favreau's in it. And if you watch this movie and look at Jon Favreau, you're thinking, that guy made Iron Man like what it is today.
It is
Yeah.
amazing that the MCU started with Iron Man. It wasn't
Right.
Spider-Man or Captain America.
Captain
It was
America,
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Like,
Well, it's because it was the only good fucking movie. Jeez, all those
Right.
first
Yeah,
ones
that was a
all
great movie.
sucked.
Yeah, that first Hulk was pretty.
Yeah.
You know, the
Oh.
one that's technically MCU.
the one with
even
Edward
though it's-
Norton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The other actor. Yeah, they
So
should have
Eric
had.
Bana. Who played him
I
first?
wish they had the new guy. I can't.
Mark Ruffalo. Yeah.
And he won't be playing him anymore.
Nope, he's done.
He got fired.
Yep.
He spoiled Endgame in an interview, and
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's what got him out. That's why he's not in it anymore.
they're real tight about that shit.
They are.
How are they?
Especially
I
that
wonder how
movie,
they're
right?
Gonna do that. Oh yeah, he said, "Oh, just wait till the next one. Everybody died." Why would you say that? That's so.
And it's not even a small spoiler. That's kind of the whole fucking
I
story.
know, that's the whole.
He says it and he's automatic. Whoop.
I can't believe he even said it. That's-
But to your point, James, I haven't seen PCU, but I have seen Rudy, and every time I've seen Jon Favreau in that, it's like, no fucking way.
Yeah. Like in PCU, he's this fucking grungy dude with like the Stephen Baldwin dreads from Biodome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, that's Happy Hogan? But yes, that is Happy Hogan, the man we love today. But why don't we go ahead and take a quick break, and then
Yep.
we'll come back and pick up where we left off.
Alright.
Airlandia, the air raiders command post prepares for the tyrant's dragon wind attack. Hit it with everything we've got! Thunderclaw, launch! Remote missile, flare! Hold on to your helmets, men!
Launch glider! Fire! Good shot! Launch claw! Launch storm dagger! Their armies at the command post! Launch slide!
Air raiders command post and claw and tyrant's dragon wind, each complete with figures.
What's better than hitting the mall? Hitting it with a Nerf slingshot. Allow us to demonstrate proper usage whilst you frolic. Locate target. Babe alert. Target located. Consequently, we can hit on them. Long distance! You gotta love it. Like we love mines? Definitely. Not! The Nerf slingshot. Because it's Nerf or nothing.
All right, and we're back. Austin's got a pizza going.
Oh yeah.
Man after my own heart.
Where is that?
What kind of pizza? Pepperoni. Basic. Hey, you take what you can get.
Last.
You can't go wrong with that. That's a classic.
Freezer
Right.
pizzas are the shit.
Yeah, they are.
They really are. I mean, sometimes there's been times where I think about going somewhere to get pizza, and I decide I'd rather just have frozen pizza.
Yeah, sometimes it does hit the spot better. Depends.
Yeah,
Crust
or
gets
even like,
real crispy.
Yeah, and that's like the cheap route, you know. And
Yeah.
like it's cheaper to get the
Yeah.
frozen pizza, but like if you have like $20, you can get a couple of the big pre-made pizzas, like I was talking about on break.
Yeah.
Like from the grocery store deli, you just bake them for like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like going to a mom and pop pizzeria. It's amazing.
Yep.
If you get the right brand, if you get a shitty one, ugh.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be like the grocery stores, like pre-made.
Oh
in the
yeah,
deli.
yeah.
That's-
Where they do it that day or like the day before.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Or
those
even-
fucking vacuum sealed 7-Eleven specials. Although I'll eat the fuck out of them too.
I would. Yeah.
Yeah, I've settled for
Those,
7-Eleven pizza once or
square
twice.
Totino's pizza.
Just Totino's pizzas, man. That was my jam in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
If you buy food from a convenience store, you get what you pay for. Fuck you.
Yeah. And you deserve every bit of that diarrhea.
There is
Enjoy it,
sheets.
prick.
There's sheets
Sheets.
and Wawa. I don't know.
Yeah, Wawa sucks. Yeah,
I'm
yeah, that's right. I
Okay.
said it. Wawa sucks. I'm
Yep,
from
I'm a
Pennsylvania, and I'm
total
saying
Sheets
Wawa sucks. I am a Sheets guy through and through.
Derek's gonna come after us with a lynch mob now. What'd you say?
Derek,
I don't even know what that is.
what?
Wawa.
We're just
Yeah,
having a
what is that?
Pennsylvania discussion on
Do
the side.
you even
Oh.
know what a Wawa is?
Wawa.
No,
No.
I don't.
All right. A Wawa and a Sheets, they're rival gas stations.
Oh,
Okay.
And they have made-to-order food. Like, you go up to the screen and you press the button and you can order your sandwich or whatever.
Hold on, no.
And they,
Sheets has made to order food. Wawa has.
okay, yeah. Wawa
Next.
has bullshit's what they have.
Next time you get 13 on here, get him to go off about Whataburger.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if he likes it or not, but Texas, the Texas.
Yeah.
thing, so
I'll
I'm
have
sure
to-
he'll be very passionate about it.
like talking to a guy from Alberta about Burger Baron. I get it.
Well, when I was down there, everyone got mad at me because I always said that I had never tried In-N-Out or Whataburger because where I'm
Yeah.
from, they don't have that.
Oh,
So I tried both of them, and I said that I liked In-N-Out better. So all the
That's what
Texans
everybody says,
were
though.
Real mad.
Yeah, but in
It
Texas,
is-
that's like
That's a crime. Don't say
That-
well, that's like saying I'll give up my guns.
I mean, you're like starting
don't
to
do
gang
that shit.
fight if you
yeah,
say
you
that.
just don't say it. You just don't. Not in Texas.
I got it.
No, don't.
But I've had both of them, and I can't remember which one I liked more because I haven't had them since I was like 6.
They're actually both really good.
And yeah, I remember them
they
being
are
really
both
good.
really
but
good.
But
They're just
Colvin's
picking the
is
best from the best. I get it.
We have a place here. Well, we just got a place here called Wayback Burger. And
Yeah.
Oh,
they're really good.
If I don't travel in time, that's bullshit.
See, I don't think
The
in,
setting's
we
kind of
don't
like an
have
open-
any like special fast food restaurants around here. We have like special gas stations.
Yeah,
Texas has
and,
that
and
too.
microbreweries. We're getting
Yeah.
some microbreweries now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas has Buc-ee's. That's a big deal.
Buc-ee's.
Big deal.
Damn, Buc-ee's.
Or their terrible grocery store HEB. That's a big deal too. It's not good.
Oh, there's so many different regional chains here.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those.
Really?
Well, except for the Burger Baron. There's no regional.
Jeez.
Well, you know what?
Crusty
There's some in
Burger.
BC because they have something. I remember when someone said, "Hey, we're going to Overweighties," and like, what the fuck is an Overweight? It's a grocery store, and like, why would you call it that?
Underneath in small print, we're not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
No,
But I
vegetable
remember
department.
when I was a kid listening to Jeff Foxworthy, he'd talk about Piggly Wiggly, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah,
is that?
we have
It's a
those
grocery
Wiggly
store.
Wiggly. That's all. That's southern. Yep.
Yeah.
Wiggly Wiggly. Yeah.
We got some
guys
of
have some
those
weird
up
fucking
north in
names for stuff.
Wisconsin.
What's that?
Like, why not just call it Fat Fuck Burger?
There's a place in Las Vegas called the Heart Attack Grill.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh
It's good.
yeah, that's a big deal too.
You're over 300 pounds, you eat for free.
There's a place I just found out about here in Chicago, because I'm like kind of in Illinois, but it's called Kuma's Corner, and it's like a burger place that they play like heavy metal and horror movies.
Oh, I think I've heard of this place.
So I'm going there. I gotta
And
check it out.
their burgers and shit are named after bands and stuff, ain't they?
I think so. Yeah, I just saw it recently. Well, I was actually
Yeah,
listening to a
I believe it's
podcast
on.
and
I
it's
believe
on-
I have that on my destination list.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely. I've always wanted to open a restaurant like that. And have like
Yeah, exactly.
like
Me
a
too.
bar grill with a heavy metal punk rock theme.
Yeah,
You
it's like
know,
the guar
I
bar.
control the music because fuck you, that's why.
I just wish that we had like regional cuisine like they do in the like there is in the States. Like it's just not the same here at all. And we've got poutine and fucking syrup, and that's across the country. That's not regionally specific.
You got craft dinner.
Yeah, but it's American. We just eat more of it than you.
And that's a blessing. You're welcome.
It's like college kids and fussy babies, and my kid won't even eat it.
He'll learn to appreciate it one day.
Yeah, right. Fuck.
Yeah,
I did.
Take a quick glance.
Oh,
at
I
the
still love it to
photo.
bits,
Good
but
buddy.
it's different now.
It is different. I agree.
Yeah.
He's checking his pizza.
Well, you don't want to fucking burn the place down. I get it.
He gave me
There's
a
no
heads up.
fire. What?
He mentioned
You're
something.
running.
It's all good.
Yeah, you
Be
still
like-
see it fill up with noise.
Be like
Uh-oh.
Tim Allen in the Santa Claus with turkey.
Except there's no Humpty's or whatever the fuck restaurant to go to after.
How's the
Dang.
pizza?
Overweighties.
Overrated.
We have lots of dumb name towns here, but
We do too. We do
Yeah.
too. Blue Ball.
What?
Yeah, Blue Ball, Pennsylvania is a place.
I don't
That's
want to
what
go
it
there.
It's in the heart of Amish country.
Sounds about right.
I think a lot of
chronic issue for them.
What was that, Craig?
I said I think a lot of the weirder named places in Pennsylvania are around Amish country.
Intercourse.
It's like they need to be part of a tourist attraction.
That's not
People are like,
another.
let's name our
there's
place
not a
Intercourse.
place called that.
Intercourse, Pennsylvania is a real place.
No, there's
Yeah.
There's
I have
a
a magnet on my fridge with all the like the weird named towns.
Oh, man.
It says, and it's what is it, Virginville?
Yep.
Common
Beaver.
people.
The word beaver is very common around here.
that's fucking hilarious.
And town names, street names, fucking Beaver Stadium where Penn State plays their home games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's our national anthem, and I don't see it almost anywhere.
That's true.
Oh, and we get
I think
beavers.
I've
It's on
seen
a
one.
nickel.
They say beavers, all we get are groundhog.
Yeah, we got Punxsutawney Phil
Yeah.
everywhere. That son of a bitch, like he's cloned.
My friend got chased once. He was hedge trimming, and this beaver came out, and it was all like, "Wah," and came right
Don't want to fuck around. They
I think
will.
I
They'll
think I've
teach you scientific method real quick.
I think I've only ever seen one beaver in the wild, and it wasn't even in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It might have been in like Michigan.
I saw one in Illinois before.
It has a double meaning in Canada, so I've seen a bunch of beavers.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. You're gonna be like that, asshole.
I mean, they say it around here too, but not since the '70s, I think.
Yeah. Right.
There's a bit of a beaver drought.
Oh god.
That was a job of mine right out of high school, was we had to go jump in a river and cut up beaver dams so that they fucking didn't flood the roads.
Oh, Canada.
And it was before safety was a thing.
Oh, shit.
So The foreman put a harness.
yeah.
I wore a harness, and the foreman used the lifting sling for me.
Doing
Yeah,
it
the
Put it on the
full
harness, put
syrup.
it on the picker, and lowered me onto a beaver dam. And all I did was just started the chainsaw. Fuck that. Yes, that was a double entendre.
Fuck that.
Any beavers watching, you know it was him.
Don't abuse the beaver.
Norbert and Daggett are going to be pretty pissed off.
Proud little animal.
They're angry beavers for a reason.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that unlocked the
That was a
I
good
was just
show.
watching them earlier today on Paramount.
It's a good
God,
show.
I really got to get Paramount. Angry Beavers was the shit.
The same with
Oh my
Yvonne of the
God.
Yukon and fucking Samurai Jack.
Yeah, Samurai Jack. It's kind of slow.
Well, yeah, it's like Dragon Ball Z slow. One
Yeah.
fight's like 19 episodes.
one walk through a area.
Best part about that is it was the voice was LeVar Burton. I love that about it.
I actually do like the Clone Wars that guy did.
Oh, you know what? I haven't seen the whole thing. I should.
Well, it was really good actually. When they made the other Clone Wars, they kind of did it as a continuation of that one.
Nice.
So there's a lot of stuff that happens between the movie and then the new Clone Wars.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And it also sets up episode 3 pretty well too, because that was supposed to be like the build up to.
Oh
episode
right.
3.
There's a whole story between 2 and 3. Like there's a whole, I think 3 or 4 arcs in between 2 and 3, isn't there?
Yeah,
well,
it
a bunch
shows-
anyway. I don't know how many exactly.
Well,
but there's a
that-
bunch
that,
going on.
2D Clone Wars that shows like Anakin going from being a Padawan to a Jedi Knight,
That's funny.
and then Ventress it shows where she came from, and General Grievous like becoming a cyborg.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Grievous was, for a villain, Grievous was likable. I really thought
I
that
love
was a cool
Grievous.
character.
Oh yeah, for
Love
sure.
General Grievous.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite characters in the entire series.
I don't know about favorite, but he's interesting because
Yeah.
a fucking android that's a fucking Sith or can operate lightsabers? What happened
Yeah,
here?
It's amazing. I love
It's almost like a puppy being born with the Force. Like, what?
it. Every time
You
it
do a
barks,
line
you shake
trick.
yourself.
This is fucked up.
I think my pizza's
I think they did
done.
that already with Yoda.
Yep.
Maybe he was a
Go
dog.
get the pizza out.
Oh,
You gotta get the pizza out.
Pizza
We're cooking
time.
pizza on the Geek Den.
yeah.
Cooking with
We love pizza.
Cooking
on
with
the
Austin.
This is what you get when it's short notice, people. It's all good.
weekend.
Well, maybe he'll show you his pizza.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
did we get a show?
That's
So
not
I have to
innuendo.
tune into
either.
YouTube then instead of Spotify.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to see this pizza.
It's a euphemism for his junk. I got your pizza.
Get your pizza right here.
Pizza. Wrong
Not
P
quite.
word. What?
Almost there.
Almost. Almost. Not quite. No show now, people.
Well, we won't make it awkward and watch it eat. We'll let you go.
Yeah.
It'd just be mean. No, you got to eat it on fucking TV, but sorry.
On-
All we would be doing is sitting there going,
Yeah, please don't eat pizza in front of me right now.
this microphone probably could pick up all the crunching sounds and everything.
Maybe.
I'd be the one leaving. Well, I guess I better
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. I don't even know where to go now.
You feed the sidetracked us, then we're all.
Now I'm all hungry.
Everyone's thinking of dinner. It's like, well, yeah, I'm out of things to say. I want to go shove stuff in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's the best time of day. If I had time, I'd make some ham pot pie.
Yeah.
Look, I gave you the recipe. Did you ever try to make it?
No,
Get on it, motherfucker.
I'll have to get the recipe again.
God damn it, Matthew.
I think it's buried in our chat.
It certainly is. You're supposed to copy and paste that into a Word document.
I'm supposed to do a lot of things, like my homework.
Homework.
It's the end of the semester, Austin, and I've got 4 months left after this, and then I'm done.
Oh,
graduating.
okay. I'm just now attempting to go to college. So.
Attaboy, what are you taking?
Music. Well, it'd be a bachelor of business administration, but it's like music production.
Well, that's cool.
But I have to get accepted, so I just sent my application.
Baby step.
Fucking A. Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
What's funny for me is I got accepted. So as we've established, I'm old as fuck, and I got accepted into university when I was 19, which is before somebody. Well, I think Craig and him and James were born, but lots of other people weren't. Like most of the kids in my class. And I took my first course before a lot of the people that I take courses with now were born, and then I quit because I was intimidated, kind of stupid. There's a million reasons.
I had a similar thing happen. Because I'm a lot older now than what I would have been.
Yeah. Well, I'm fucking. I've got kids. My oldest son's 6 years away from university. I mean, come on.
Crazy to think about, ain't it?
But I'm doing way better now. Like if I were a motivational speaker and I was going to schools and talking to kids, I'd tell everybody to wait. There's no fucking hurry. And the older you are, the more you'll care.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say too.
That was my
man,
issue.
I never would have been on the honor roll at 18. Never. I was drinking and chasing ladies and being a piece of shit.
Now
I'm calm and
back.
Oh, hold on. Now I gotta get it. Hold on.
Oh, man.
I thought I was going to go back that young, and then they asked for something, and I didn't understand, and so I just threw the finance application away, and then I didn't think about it again.
Yeah.
And then a friend of mine, like a real life, well, you guys are real life friends, but a friend I've known in my real life all my life, who's also in PRD, he's like, hey, if you're going to go to school, maybe don't take something that you don't like. He's like, why don't you just go back to university? I was like, yeah, why don't I? And here we are.
Yep. Yeah, I think that was my problem because I tried college right out of high school, and I just wasn't interested in it.
Now it's done.
Right on.
Right when you start to smell it burning a little bit, that's when that's the spot.
Oh wait,
perfect.
Bad hand signal.
There you go.
Oh, forgot about that.
I did not say go Brandon.
But I went into college fresh out of high school. Didn't even complete the semester before I dropped out. It was just like, no, this isn't for me. I was like, I want to be hanging out with my friends before I got to go to work. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I just quit going to class.
I was cutting glass, getting hammered, doing all kinds of dumb shit.
Whatever.
No,
New Year's was fun though.
I'm a rube. I didn't do that yet. I didn't start smoking.
I didn't do it like I do now.
No, I never even touched it. Mm-mm.
I dabbled. I was a drinker though. I was very much a drinker.
Yeah.
L.
I don't share
7
the same story.
Weenie.
I started at like 12 and I never stopped.
Started at 12? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I started at 22 because, well, I thought it was never mind. That's a long story. But
Yeah, the guy's actually still waiting. We don't want to keep him all night.
that's it, exactly. This is a stupid story of that. He'd be like, I'm not even going to eat this pizza. That fucking Canadian just turned me off.
Now I gotta put some syrup on it.
No, don't kill yourself like that.
You know,
Gave him an idea.
yep,
I get the Lee Pierce syrup pizza.
syrup pizza.
All right, there we go. Now we got to get Lee Pierce on the show.
I'm not doing that fucking macaroni and chocolate bullshit.
Yeah, he did a packet swap of hot chocolate mix and the cheese powder, mac and cheese.
He's a guy who hates freedom.
Gross.
No, he has too much freedom, is what it is.
Yeah, he has too much freedom.
Well, that's how he loses it. It's just like it's on his fucking bedposts, and the wife kicks him on a couch, and then he builds a fort. And I'm not making that up. I don't have the imagination. That's a real thing that happened.
Eat mushrooms for 5 days.
Okay, that's a whole other story. That's something we have to ask him about.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Yeah,
did your
conversation?
did your life melt for a bit? Like, were you a cartoon for 46 fucking hours? Because I was.
Alright.
Yeah, you'll have to keep an eye out for that.
I think. And if he does that clam chowder fucking popsicle, I already ate that soup, asshole.
Yeah.
Best part is you can just put it in a bowl in the microwave and just lose it.
I think the worst thing I've seen in my life that has traumatized me the most was the fucking snickle. Oh, God.
That's good stuff.
Oh, a Snicker pickle?
Yeah, that's what we eat up here in the north.
No.
Pickles with chocolate bars in them? Are you a fucking animal?
No.
Okay, dude, no. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Well, wait, you're from Illinois. Isn't Illinois close to Wisconsin?
Yeah.
That seems like a thing you would do.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair, yeah. They put cheese on apple pie up here.
Yeah. That's not just up there, though.
They do that here, too.
I've seen that everywhere, actually.
Yeah, that's
Barely
I've done
common.
that, actually.
I don't understand the vibe.
Well, you guys call soup pie. I don't fucking understand that.
Well, I should probably get going.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah, thanks
This is
for
a-
having me on.
Of course. This is fun. We covered quite a bit of ground.
Yeah.
For
But-
sure.
So, you got the new album coming out. What's that called? And when's it coming out?
It's called Clone, and there's no hard date on it yet, so I'm not sure.
Nice.
All right.
Keep our eyes open.
Right.
And the single's called The Fog. Make sure you guys check that out. There's a lyric video on YouTube. It's also up on Spotify.
It's a fucking ripper, too.
It is.
Thank
Dude.
you.
The ending of it fucking hit me right there.
Thank
Like,
you.
how heavy and fucking mean you got at the
You
end.
just want to go out and punch the neighbor.
And I was on my way home from work too, so I wanted to run the Amish buggy off the road.
You don't lie. You just want to do that anyway.
I do, because they're in my fucking way, and I'm
Voice
trying
is
to go
bad
home.
now.
Apologize to Sorry, English.
But all right, Austin, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
you reaching out. Anytime you want to come back, you know what to do.
And we'll annoy you again
Absolutely. I
anytime.
appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Well, Craig, Matt, we'll see you guys in a couple days. We got Chris Styles coming back.
Yeah, we do.
Betcha we
Awesome.
do.
So, all right, you guys have a good night. Until next time.
All right,
Yeah.
see ya.
Put the pieces into the slot, make the right selection. But be quick, you're racing the clock. Wow! Goes perfection. Perfection's the race to beat the clock. If you're not quick, wow! Goes perfection. Milton Bradley.
You need the Dr. Dreadful Lunch Lab. Make moldy bread. Bloody snacks.
Got orange juice?
Globs of it. Yeah! The new Dr. Dreadful Lunch Lab to go.